Hello, my name is Randy Detrick. I'm the son of Sandy Detrick, husband to my beautiful wife Tiffany, and the proud dad of 3 spectacular children. My mission is to add value to others. I believe in the power of the human spirit, and thank you for listening. If you enjoyed today's podcast, please share it with a friend. Help me spread the good, the clean, the pure, the positive. When there is hope in our future, there is power in our present. I'm coming to you from sunny Hawaii. Guys, I'm in Oahu on the North Shore, and we are building out what is going to become Hawaii Ohana Wines. It's going to be a sister company to Blue Ridge Winery, and guys, the best is yet to come. You know, my mom would always say when I was a kid, she goes, if you want to accomplish something that you've never done before, you must do something you've never done before. And guys, holy cow, are we living it right now? Mama and I are so far out of our comfort zone. The vividness of life is happening right here, right now. You know, they say that joy and happiness is found in progress. And is that ever true? Man, I am so excited. I'm so happy. I'm so joyful because I can feel the progress of daily pushing the boulder forward, of creating something here in Hawaii that will live on for generations. Guys, you know that there has not been a commercial winery and vineyard in Oahu since Prohibition, and we're doing it right here, right now. It's the next step of Blue Ridge Winery. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring the wine that we make here in Hawaii back to Blue Ridge and convert the vineyard room into Hawaiian winery. And just like that, there'll be 2 wineries at Blue Ridge. There'll be Blue Ridge Winery and Hawaii Ohana Wine over in the vineyard room. It's going to be spectacular. So I figured today's presentation should all be about that cozy comfort zone that's so deadly to your dreams. It's so deadly. Why is it that when you look into a child's eyes, you can see such excitement and life in their eyes? You ever notice that? If you look into the eyes of a 6-year-old or a 5-year-old, man, it is just beaming with excitement. They're so enthusiastic because anything's possible. And by the way, they don't have a comfort zone because everything's brand new. They're always living outside of it. They're always progressing. And that's why you see that excitement. But yet sometimes when you look in the eyes of an adult, the excitement has been replaced with enduring. They're not really living their life. They're just enduring their life. You know, all of us as children, we were so excited. It doesn't matter what state you're in right now. When you were 8, you were full of enthusiasm. You were full of hope. Anything was possible. You had such big dreams for the future. As 8-year-olds, we don't have a comfort zone. No one does. Because everything's new. Every experience is a brand new experience. So therefore, we never got used to a comfort zone. As children, every single failure is just an event that happened. We didn't internalize it. It was an event. It wasn't the person. We tried to walk. If we fell down, it was no big deal. We just got up and did it again. So in other words, when we did something, we failed. The failure wasn't us. It was the event. And we just did it again. You see, the way it works is this. If you want something you've never had, you must be willing to do something you've never done. But the challenge of this is that comfort zone. So many people live their entire life in the comfort zone. We need to live like we were when we were children. We need to live like we were when we were 8 years old. You know, why in the world do people stop? You know, why in the world? Because as children, we were willing to do anything, everything and anything. And we want to experience life. But then as time goes on, we tend to never have new experiences again. And we just stay in the comfort zone. Why in the world do people do this? The fact is, as we move out of our comfort zone, what was once the unknown and scary, it actually becomes the new normal. That's the way the comfort zone works. If the moment you step out of it, you develop a brand new comfort zone. But the key is to step out again and again and again and constantly expand the circle. Like I said before, my mom would always tell me, Randy, failure is an event, not a person. Don't forget that. Never internalize it. In fact, she would say, if you want to double your rate of success, you must double your rate of failure. You know, over time, if left unchecked, failures can become internalized. They become the person. We no longer see a failure as an event. We see it as ourselves. I'm the failure. It's not that I failed the test. It's that I'm the failure, and it was just expressed through the test. I can tell you that's a lie. You are not a failure. The odds of you being born is staggering. Do you know how many potential people that could exist in this world that never got a chance? Do you understand the odds of your existence? It's 1 in trillions and trillions and trillions. You are no mistake. You are not a failure. You are pure success. You are the winning lottery ticket. You are the walking miracle. Anything's possible. We should always use that to our advantage. We should never say, I'm the failure. Never say, man, I'm stupid. Always speak words of growth and encouragement into yourself, because those are the words that matter the most. The words you speak to yourself. You know, I think a lot of this stuff has to do with the word shame. Shame is deadly in this today's culture. People feel shame. They feel shame because they think the world sees them as a failure. I can tell you, if you read my book, I have an entire chapter called Overthrowing the Judge. And I talk about how we all have this judge inside of our head, judging every move we make. And we're no longer speaking or thinking for ourselves. The judge is speaking. Overthrow the judge. Speak for yourself. Talk for yourself, because you are the walking lottery, winning lottery ticket. Shame is simply the fear of disconnection. That's all it is. If you study Brene Brown, she's got that stuff nailed down. Shame is the fear of disconnection. In other words, what is it about me that if you knew this about me, you might think less of me? So I'm going to hide this. I'm going to never, ever, ever show this part of me to the world because I think it's a failure. And then we trap ourselves into these walls. We trap ourselves in our own self-imposed prison. It's called the no-risk zone. The no-risk zone is the comfort zone because I don't want to be a failure. I don't want to be seen as a failure. I don't want to be rejected. I have shame. So I stay in my comfort zone for the rest of my life. And I give up an exciting life because of what other people might think of me. That's crazy. Who cares? There's only one person in the world that needs to believe in your dreams, and it's you. Everybody else's opinion, it doesn't matter. It has no bearing on your future. My mom would say, never, ever, ever, ever let someone else's opinion become your reality. Never. Don't let that happen. We can always choose courage over comfort. Always. Always choose to be courageous. But the thing is, you can't have both. You can choose courage or you can choose comfort. And I can tell you, your life begins at the edge of the comfort zone. You've all heard that quote. That is so true. Joy and happiness is found in progress. Nothing more, nothing less. It's progress. It's not in winning. It's not in the big trophy. It's in the progress. This is why you'll see people that they win the lottery. They win the big things in life. And they're so miserable. And they just don't know why. It's because joy is found in progress. Pushing forward. It's the small incremental gains. And the best thing about this is it doesn't matter where you are in life. You can always progress. You can always move forward. And the moment you begin to do that, man, you'll be filled with happiness. It doesn't matter where you start. It doesn't matter where you are. So many people trade their dreams for perceived security. They don't want to take a risk. They don't want to take a chance. Because what if I fail? Then I'm shameful. Oh my God, get rid of that thinking. Don't play it safe. That's not the goal in life. You don't want to die in the perfectly well cared for body that never lived. You want to die with all the dreams being fulfilled in your mind, every single thing. I mean, people are confusing comfort with happiness in today's world. Comfort does not equal happiness. Comfort equals misery. Comfort equals depression. If you don't think that's true, lay on the couch all day. By the end of the day, you'll feel miserable because there was no progress. Nothing got accomplished. And you'll feel like, wow, why do I feel so bad? It's because there was no progress. So many people, they're alive, but they're not really living. They're enduring. And if you want to quit that life, step out of your comfort zone. Do what you fear the most, and the death of fear is imminent. Step out of the comfort zone. The thing is, I tell my kids all the time, I go, when you're afraid, just do it afraid. That's all you got to do. Just do it afraid. What the world called the comfort zone, we should call life's failure zone. Because that's what it is. That's where failure happens. That's where dreams slowly pass away. Comfort is the enemy of achievement. Absolutely. Period. End of story. Comfort is the enemy of achievement. Right now, guys, I'm here in Hawaii, and we have been working day and night to make the dream of Hawaii wine come true. My fingers, I can barely bend them from working them so hard. I don't have enough sleep in my body. I'm trying to get all that I can. We're out of our comfort zone. It's a little scary. It's actually a lot scary. But man, it's exciting because you don't know what's going to happen next. This is what happens when you live the truth of your life. When you pursue your dreams and you do what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it, because I know this seed is inside of me and I want to see this seed come to fruition. And I will do anything to water and cultivate it. That's living because it's progress. Joy and happiness is found in progress. And here's the thing about progress. It doesn't matter how low you start. It doesn't matter how few successes you've had in your life. You can experience progress right now, today. Go for a walk. Read one page of a book. Listen to one podcast like this one. And just like that, you will feel progress in your life. You see, when you pour good in, you get good out. And the more you pour in, the more happier you become. You know why this is all true? Because everything worthwhile in this life is uphill. Everything. Financial success is uphill. Health success is uphill. Relationship success is uphill. Everything in this world is growing or dying, including your finances, your health, your relationships, and your dreams. It's all growing or dying. Nothing stays still. Nothing idles. And if you're coasting, there's only one way to go. You know, I got a great quote. I read this the other day and I thought, man, this captures life to a T. This is the way we should live. The master in the art of living shows no distinction between his work and his play, his labor and his leisure, his mind and his body, his education and his recreation, his love and his religion. He hardly knows which is which. He simply pursues his vision of excellence through whatever he is doing and leaves it up to others to decide whether he is working or playing. To himself, he is always doing both at the very same moment. He is always enjoying life. I love y'all. I hope today's podcast added value to your life. It sure added value to mine. I really want you to pursue all your dreams with all your imagination. And when you feel fear, just do it afraid. I want to encourage you. Reach out to me. If you dive into your life, you don't know what's possible. And I promise you, every single thing that's great in your life, all the exciting things, the life you're supposed to live, it's not found in your comfort zone. There is no life there. That's where dreams die. Step out of there and stay out for the rest of your life. And anything's possible. I love y'all. I hope you have a wonderful week. Bye, everyone.